Yo, what is up, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy MumboElite. Welcome back to another video, and today I'm going to show you how you can grind these new icon SBCs with content that we have in FIFA to help you out. So if you do enjoy this video, feel free to smack the like button, subscribe if you're new. Let's see if we can get 40 likes on this video. Now, by the time I'm recording this video, there is a 78 plus player pick and there's an 81 to 87 upgrade. I'm going to use these two as things that you can do. But when these aren't here, I'll give you enough options to do other stuff. And then if there's different repeatable SBCs, feel free to use those. So let's start at the very bottom and kind of go from there. So these first teams, no matter which one you do, they're all going to have the Born Legend requirement, which is going to be rare players, exactly 11, exactly bronze, and 50 chem. And this is going to give you a 2 rare gold player pack. So what you're going to want to do is go to your club and initially see if you have any bronze rares that you could potentially use. A lot of people have a ton just laying around, either through random packs that they opened, some untradeable things. So I would do untradeable. I typically go low to high, and I try to look to see what I have. And for me, I have a lot of Polish cards, it looks like. So I'm going to go to the Polish League, if I can find it. And we're going to select all the Polish cards that I can find. We don't need a lot of them because we don't need too much chem. But I'll put in about, let's say, half the team. Then the rest, I'll just throw in random ones. They should give us the chem requirement. Then once you do this, you will get the pack that you can open up. With this, you can get, honestly, some decent pack luck because it's a 2 rare gold player pack, tradable. But don't expect anything too insane out of it. Just kind of treat it like free fodder if you're trying to go for that. Can we get one more chem? There we go. Yes. So we got the 50 chem. So we get the 2 rare player pack. We don't need to open this right now. That's the first team. If you don't have these cards in your club, how can you get them? You can do 2 things. You can do the League SBC grind, which we'll talk about in a minute, or you can do the bronze pack method. So essentially how the bronze pack method works, if you haven't heard of it before, you go to the browse section, you go to classic packs, 750, and you open up a bronze pack. With this, you have a bunch of things that can sell. You have contracts, you have players, you have managers. A lot of these things have different values. So here, we got 2 lib cards and a CSL card. All 3 of these are League SBC cards. So we can check to see what they sell for. This one goes for 700. Boom. This one goes for, looks like 300. Boom. And this one goes for 200. Sweet. So we made profit on that pack if those sell at that point. Then what we can do with the rest of these, this card, since he really doesn't have too much value, he probably would not sell within the hour. We can keep him there, but the rest of these cards, if we want to quick sell, we get 87 coins back on that pack. So not only did we make profit on the players, we got 87 coins back, and we got a player in our club. So once you do that enough, you're gonna get a bunch of random players that have value, or have value that you can sell on, or players that don't have value that then you can go to the upgrade section. So you go past the icons. You can't see it because it's my name's in front, but if you go to this upgrade section, you're going to see that there's a bronze upgrade. This will give you a 2 rare players pack, so you're going to open this up. And all you need here is 11 bronze players with 40 chem. So I like to go to bronze common. And I'll use the league that typically doesn't have too much value, so the 4th division of England. And we'll throw these guys in. This is going to give you 1 rare silver player and 1 common silver player. So if you're someone who grinds League SBCs, you could get League SBC cards from this, which is really useful. If you're someone who does marquee matchups, you can get untradeable cards that are silver that you could put into marquee matchups to get yourself tradable packs. That's super useful. But for the sake of this, what that's going to give us when we open these up is it's going to give us a chance to do this second icon team, which if we look at the second icon team is Rising Stars, which is exactly silver players. So what you're going to want to do for this one is the same thing we did for the bronze, but instead we're going to do silver. So we're going to go to the market. We're going to go to quality, silver rare. We're going to do untradeable, low to high again. We're going to look to see if there's a common thread of cards that we can put in here. So it looks like we have some Sweden ones. Got some Romania ones. So let's do Sweden as the first country we look for. Looks like we got quite a few here. Make sure you use off leagues. You don't want to rinse League SBC cards. So these are some top leagues right here: Serie A, Bundesliga, Eredivisie, in the Saudi League. We're going to keep those. Then we're going to go to Romania. We're going to put in these Romanian cards. Same thing applies here. Make sure you're using cards that aren't in a league SBC. Looks like we lucked out here, and Romania has a lot from the same league. So this should be pretty easy to get our chem. Yep, there we go. Got 50. Got another 2 rare player pack. Now, up to you what you want to do when you open these up. If you get something good in the 2 rare player packs, you could theoretically sell these. Or if you wanted to, you could use this as more fodder to do the repeatable SBCs. You could use this to do league SBCs. That's up to you. I'm just going to throw them up there just because they're a little low right now in price. I want to see if they go up for marquee matchups. Oh, we got a board. Sweet. So we got a board. We could do like an 83 rated team with this if we had it. And we got a lib card. GG. Okay. So after that, the next kind of section, this is where it gets a little different. So now we have here an 82 rated team, an 83 rated team, an 84 rated team, an 85 rated team, 86, and an 88. Now, some of these need team of the weeks. Some of these need specific players from specific teams or a specific league. The way we're going to grind a majority of these is through league SBCs and whatever repeatable SBCs are available. So I'm going to link a video on the top of the description on how you can grind the 78 plus player pick, how you can grind the 81 to 87 upgrade, because this is going to be gone in 2 days. I don't want to explain it, take up 5 minutes of the video and not have it be useful to you if it's not here. So if you guys want to click that link in the description, feel free to do that. The main method I would recommend you do is the League SBC grind. So what you're going to do with the League SBC grind, I'll link another video on how to grind League SBCs as well, because we have a 37-minute video going step-by-step with this. You're going to want to pick a league to start with. Typically, I start with the Libertadores League because it gives you a bunch of decent packs back. You get a Jumbo Silver pack tradable, Jumbo Gold pack tradable. Then you get a Gold Players pack, which is really nice for doing repeatable SBCs. Then you get a Luxury Players pack, which is really nice for doing repeatable SBCs and doing league SBCs because you get a lot of silver from the top leagues in this. So what I typically do is I start with the lib. I go through, I grind this, I mass bid. Again, watch that video if you want to see the whole step-by-step. And then what I do is essentially everything that I get from here, I either put the golds into the repeatable SBCs that are available at the time. And if these aren't available, I put the golds, silvers, and bronzes back into the other leagues. So for example, let's say we were grinding, what do we have available right now? Let's say I wanted to do Bundesliga, right? So if I went over here and I have a 77 rated team that I have not yet completed yet, I need 4 rares, I need 77 rating. I could go in Bundesliga and see what I have available. So we have some 83s. Looks like we have some 82s. I don't think we have everything we would need. I'll throw in that 83 just so we can put that other 83 in our club. And I would avoid putting in silvers if you can. You really don't want to be wasting these here. Only use silvers, in my opinion, when you do these top leagues, when you need them. So a lot of times that might be the one team requirement. Those come in handy. Or for the bronze or silver players in this first squad. These two, if you can stick to using just golds, that's going to save you a lot of hurt later. And if we would have gotten that pack done, we would have gotten a small prime gold players pack. You open that up, you potentially pack something good. And essentially, that's the long grind of getting fodder after that. Now, if you are doing League SBCs for profit, which I recommend you try to do when you start the lib, the nice thing is you could potentially get some tradable rewards back from the Jumbo Gold pack that go for quite a bit, or the Jumbo Silver pack that are like Prem cards that you could use to make the League SBCs even cheaper. However, if you choose to sell most things on, you can make a lot of profit, and then whatever profit you get, you can kind of use to finish out some teams. So for example, if we go to Vieira, this is one where I have the first couple squads made. I do not have the midsections made, but I have the final one made. And the reason I was able to do this was I had a bunch of 87s and a couple of 88s that I packed from doing the League SBC grind. And then I had to buy a high-rated inform, or I had to buy a high-rated gold to finish it off. So I spent about, like, I think it was 50K to get this done. So even though we had to spend coins, it was going into the profit we made off of League SBCs. So I kind of took it as League SBC grind allowed us the money to pay for this, or the coins to pay for this. And then on top of it, we got a majority of our fodder from there. We were just one card short from getting it completed. So we did that. We got a rare players pack, tradable, and we were able to open that up and then profit from that as well. But then it should get easier and easier as you go down. Less and less rating typically means more and more chem. So just make sure you're using players from the same league or you got good links. And that's kind of the main thing. So if you guys have any more questions, feel free to let me know. Again, League SBC grind is going to be the main way of doing this. I'll link that video in the description as well. But yeah, that was fun. I'm probably going to be doing... I'll do Vieira. I don't know if I'm going to be doing these guys. We'll have to see what our fodder looks like and where our club is at. But yeah, let me know who you want to do, who you're excited to do, and I'll catch you guys next time. It's been your boy MumboElite. I'm out. God bless.